Hello everyone, it's Hannah here from Virtually Fluent. Today we are turning to the grammar topic of the second conditional. We're going to learn the correct use, look at that all-important verb to be, and understand what exactly the second conditional is. If I won the lottery, I would buy a new house. This is the perfect example of a second conditional sentence. As every conditional, it's split into two events, event A and the consequence, event B. And the second conditional is used to talk about hypothetical, extremely unlikely events. The chances of winning the lottery are very, very tiny, and therefore we can use this very unlikely future event, this hypothetical situation. But we could also use the second conditional to talk about a present situation that is completely impossible. For example, if I had his number, I would call him. Now, the second conditional is created with different tenses or different forms in the two events. Event A is going to be our if or when or our conditional keyword with the past simple tense. And event B is going to be our would plus the infinitive. If I won the lottery, I would buy a new house. And it's exactly the same. If I had his number, I would call him. And it doesn't always have to be affirmative. It could also be negative. For example, if I met a celebrity, I wouldn't be excited. Or it could be a question. If you met a celebrity, would you be excited? You can change the different forms of the tense, but you cannot change the tense itself. And remember, the really great thing about conditional sentences is that we can flip them around. So we can switch event A and event B. Remember a couple of things if you do this. First of all, we cannot change the structure of the tenses. So in the second conditional, the past simple part is always with the conditional keyword, if or when. And second of all, watch out for your commas. If I won the lottery, comma, I would buy a new house. But if we flip it and have event B first, we do not need a comma. I would buy a new house if I won the lottery. Now we can slightly change that would part of the sentence. We can insert the words could or might, both plus infinitive. And all this does is slightly reduce the certainty or the possibility of that happening. Now in the second conditional, something is pretty much very, very impossible anyway, so it doesn't make too much difference, but it does slightly reduce that possibility. Now, there's something really important that we need to know about the verb to be in conditional sentences, and that is that when it is used in the past simple part, we use were for all of the verb forms. This is a really typical mistake, not just with English learners, but also with native speakers. If I were, if you were, if he were, she were, it were, we were, they were, all of them use were, only in second conditional. For example, if I were you, I would apologize to him. So hopefully that has cleared up the second conditional for you. If you would like to practice with some online quizzes, games and activities, you can check out our second conditional grammar course. I've left the link to that in the description below. If you enjoyed today's video, go ahead and give us a like. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel and turn notifications on so you know exactly when I release a new YouTube video to help you improve your everyday English. And we're not just on YouTube. You can find me on so many different social media sites. I've left the links to all of those in the descriptions below. You can go ahead, like, follow, join, subscribe, whatever you need to do, because I post loads of free materials across all my social media channels. So hopefully they will help you feel more confident and improve your English. This is Hannah from Virtually Fluent, bringing English to life.